In our fourth video in this series of looking to speed up play, what we're going to look at is hitting the ball on the rise. Now, when we think about hitting the ball on the rise, it's actually a very difficult skill. So there's the volley, and then we're not talking about a half volley, so just as it bounces. We're talking about as that ball is on its way back up from the bounce. So it's on the rise, but not a half volley. Now, to be able to do this well, you need a very clean swing. So if I think about the style of players that can do this very well, I always think about the Australians and their techniques, because they always had, I always associate an Australian player with a clean, compact technique that doesn't have a lot that can go wrong with it. And by that I mean simple preparation, where you can get down through the ball very cleanly. So you need to be able to get from A to B to C in a very clean and simple way. So for example, being ready in a position like this, and then being able to compact punch through a line on a forehand side. And it's the same on the backhand. It's being able to be here, the ball on a rise, and then as it rises, you need to have very little that can go wrong, because you're taking on a difficult shot, because you're not waiting for the ball to get to the top of its bounds. You're hitting it on its way up when it's still got quite a bit of pace, and you're taking it early as it's risen. So you need the timing, you need the position, and you need a very simple, clean and compact swing. Now, the areas where you might do it, you would definitely think about doing it when an opponent has missed their length, so that the ball isn't going to go all the way to the back, or the ball is going to go to the back, but you don't want to let the ball go to the back, because if it goes all the way back, you're going to be in trouble and you're in a defensive position. So if you want to hold the middle of the court and you're going to take a ball on the rise, you might want to be here, hold that ball, and then hold your position and get back out again. So that's the type of shot, or through the middle, where a ball comes through, you're ready, you hit it, you're back. And it's a very effective way, once you learn the skill of being able to do it, it's a very effective way to be able to get in and out, hit a ball early, add pressure and pace onto a shot and into a rally, but in a very positive way. Now, again, this will take quite a lot of practice to be able to do. It's not something that you can just, or the average person can't just, suddenly do this. So, again, it's if you're thinking about the technical aspects of it, you're talking about the ball starts to come up off the bounce. You have to be ready in position by the time it's doing this, so that you can bring your racket down and through without anything going wrong. And you have to make sure that the hitting point through here or here is really simple, without any kind of fight or resistance or kinks in it where it could go wrong. Because if there is, it will go wrong on this kind of shot. Now, there's a few different ways that you can practice this, and you can practice simply on your own, where you're just working on there, being ready, and then working on hitting it as the ball bounces, and you can work on just being ready with your shot. So whenever you're taking it early, just make sure that you're always working on the racket being ready, simple through, zero resistance. And as you start to build that, you'll start to find that it comes in naturally into the game, where the ball bounces, you're in a position where you can be on it early, you will take it early, and it will just add that little bit of pace the whole time to keep your opponent playing catch up and chasing the